are sitting on the floor because it is 115 degrees outside and I just cannot be bothered. Honestly, I'm so sorry. You deserve so much better. What we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to this album and have an emotional breakdown on the floor. I feel like that's more fitting anyway than like the whole setup. This is very raw, very real. Okay, sorry to already interrupt you in the video, but hi, if you don't know me, my name's Ashley and I am a flop. I don't really know how it happened, but some of my files got either corrupted or deleted, so I can't use them in the video. I was able to get most of it back up and running for this video, but there are still some parts that I couldn't, so it makes it look a little choppy, or there are some songs that literally don't have anything. So for those parts, I'm just gonna pop up and kind of talk to you guys or tell you what's happening. I hope you understand. I hope that's okay. I know how much you guys really wanted this video, and since I still have the majority of it, I didn't want to just throw it out and put it to waste. So before we get into the actual album review, I just wanted to say real quick, again, I know how much this meant to you guys for me to listen to this album, so I went ahead and I already listened to Mansion before I filmed this, and I have to say, I have never been so stressed and so sad and like willing to go run a marathon. I don't know what it was. He just got my adrenaline going that I actually had a panic attack halfway listening to the album. I don't know what it was. He was pulling out so many emotions in me, so many feelings that I didn't even know I had or I was feeling or suppressing. I don't know, dude. It was the weirdest thing. I have never been so like attacked listening to an album, and you know what? I figured out if I ever want to listen to Mansion again, it's gonna be when I'm working out and I'm sweating and I need that little like adrenaline push. But going from there to therapy session, I was really excited to hear what he had to talk about. The whole point of Mansion basically was him, you know, kind of proving himself, introducing himself, talking about himself. And you know what? As a casual listener, I really appreciated that. I feel like I kind of know him. I kind of feel like I am him in some ways, which is a little scary, but really cool. Going into therapy session, my only hope and wish basically was that we got different styles of music. I didn't want him to be like a one-dimensional kind of thing. So with all that being said, let's jump into the first song. Oh no. I'm just waiting for some kind of drop, some kind of... There it is.
Know what it is and they whip me. I ain't the type. People ask me what I think I'd be doing if it was a music. I'd rather be dead.
The opening, I'm back. Did anyone miss me? They said a second record could be tricky because there's that whole curse of the second album when your first one does so incredibly well. Mansion was a glimpse of my life. I let you see what it's like to be in my head, which was literally the entire part of Mansion, or it was the entire theme of the song, talking about the different rooms, the different parts of his personality, which when he was talking about, you know, like doubt and anxiety and stuff like that, it was like, oh shit. So we're doing that today. We're attacking me today. Got it. Cool. It was kind of funny listening to it. My sister was listening to it with me, and we both were like, this reminds me so much of young Eminem. Like just the passion, anger, and the wanting to prove yourself and be like, I am here for a reason.
I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. I don't want to be late for my therapy session.
Oh, and that goes into the next song. God damn it, that scares me though, because it's like he is not afraid, from what I have gathered, he is not afraid to talk about uncomfortable situations for most artists, and he'll just be straight up about it and be like, yeah, I'm closed off, yeah, I have some issues, what's up, I'm not gonna let you see them. I'm gonna sing and rap about them, but that's it.
Pulled me aside and said we never met, but I swear that you know who I am. Kids hit me up, say they slitting their wrists on the daily. This music is more than you think, man. Put on a mask for real.
Oh, the backing vocals! I know y'all hear it. I know you hear it. He had a hint of like that gospel-esque kind of choir in the back of a lot of his songs on the last album, and I really enjoyed it. I was talking to fans and one of them pulled me aside and said, we never met, but I swear that you know who I am. Why do I love that so much? There's so many artists where it's like, I am so insignificant in your life, but your music, the things you've talked about, what you've gone through, like, bitch, I get it. Same. ditto. Music truly is a healer. Like when my aunt passed away last October, that was the one, like I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. That was the one thing that just like got me through it. Music is just so magical, and I don't understand how people don't gravitate towards it.
How you gonna write me and tell me you slaughtered my family? That's just a glimpse of the stuff that gets sent to me.
What?
Yeah, but I nobody knows me. I'm trying to deal with depression.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Gave me this as an outlet, and that's what music is for me.
Amen.
This is real for me. I need this. This is a therapy for me.
And it's kind of funny because in my last video, I don't think I kept it in. You know what? As much as we depend on music as a consumer to have an outlet, you know, to escape, to get us through problems, whatever it may be, it has to be the same way for the artist. Like, I couldn't even imagine what it would be like to write a song like this, or to have a whole album, a project, and have someone deeply relate to it and tell you that in your face. Like, oh my god. And it's so amazing when you find projects or music where it's like you're going through the exact same thing. It's like, oh my god, someone understands me. And granted, I haven't really been through what he's been through, but I feel the pain, I get the passion, and I can apply it to my own situations. And again, that's literally the magic of music. Music, I was gonna say it's the cheapest form of therapy, but Apple Music, she's coming through every month with that like $10.99 in my bank account. Does not skip a beat.
Say a word to me, lately all I ever feel is that in the car with me now.
Whoa, what is it with this one?
Right now, but I know the person that I'm looking at is not you. Yeah, you say
Oh, listen! This production,
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, Ashley. Good job.
I would blast her in my car if my radio worked, but that's a different story. And it's great because as much as I really appreciate his lyrics and what he talks about and everything, it's nice to kind of have a little break in the album, because like I said, listening to Mansion literally gave me a panic attack, because I was like, there are so many emotions being pulled out of my body, this is not okay. But you need something to kind of break it up, and I think this is a really good like way to do it. Even though the lyrics are still there, production's bomb, like, I don't know, this is a 10 out of 10 for me.
you say you proud of me, but you don't know me that well. So I guess pills are more important. All you left to say is no. But you
Wait. That's what happened to her? She was an addict? I thought it was some, like, she got... Wait, let me look at these lyrics real quick. I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness it kills. Mama told me she loved me. I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell. You say you're proud of me, but you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcase, say you're coming to get us. Then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. Ooh, bitch, I can relate to that. We love having parental issues. Mine's daddy issues, though. I don't get it, Mom. Don't you want to watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no. God damn, that had to have been such a hard thing for him to deal with.
why would you leave?
The crying in the back, are you kidding me?
The sniffle?
Sometimes I think about like,
Oh, hell no.
you won't be there, you know? You won't be there for any of that. And pills got you, right? I wish you were here.
Okay. I really do not even know what to say at this point. I'm trying to think. I don't know what other song has had so much vulnerability in it. Not even from an F, just in general. Like, this man was crying and putting out his soul and being like, you know what? I have so much anger with you. I have so many questions on why you did what you did. Like, why did you essentially choose popping pills over your own son? I wish I could say I forgave you or forgive you for what you did, but I'm not at that place yet. And it seems like the only place that I truly feel like I can communicate with you is through music. And it doesn't even sound like that was even a positive thing between them. Like, that's wild That is insane. I just wanted to hop back on here real quick and just explain to you how much I could not process this song. I was not prepared. I was mentally not okay. I really wish I still had the file, but legit after listening to the song, I had to lay on the floor and just sit there and think and try to absorb everything that was just like, oh, I don't even know. Anyway, moving on to the next song. This is kind of where the clips really start getting choppy and a lot of my files were missing. So for example, this song Breathe, this is the only clip I have from my reaction. I literally feel like I want to throw up right now. But you know what? I feel like it kind of summed up my emotional state at that point, because honestly, putting Breathe right after that song, like, just sucker punch me at this point. You know what I mean? Just rip my heart out, stomp on it, and call me a loser. Like, I don't know what he was doing with that. I don't know what the purpose was. If it was to hurt my feelings, good job, you succeeded. But on a real note, I think Breathe was a beautiful song. I absolutely adored the production. I thought, you know what, it was bringing out a new side to him that we were gonna see later on in the album. As much as it hurt me, it was a really good follow-up to the last song, and I think the way his albums are structured, they are very storytelling based, and it has a really nice flow to it. I think Breathe on its own is a really beautiful song, but at the same time, it's a good connection within the album, if that makes sense. Like, it kind of took us from, you know, that really dark, depressing time moment song in his life and kind of made us get prepared for the rest of the album. So I don't know, that was just a little detail that I really appreciated. So moving on to the next song. Remember how I said earlier listening to the song about his mom made me just want to lay on the floor? So that happened. I eventually made it to the floor, and this is the only clips I have.
Clean out your mouth, don't call me a sellout, that's something I never been. I've been through hell in my life, though. Hey, what's it like to be famous? I'll let you know if I make it. Yeah, I wonder what.
Yeah, not much, I know. But I did want to talk about that one line about the sellout. Why do people think as soon as somebody becomes a bit successful or like they sign with a label, whatever it may be, that they're a sellout? Like, I'm sorry, somebody furthering their career and doing what they should be doing and becoming successful is not becoming a sellout. A sellout is somebody who is abandoning their morals, their artistry, their intention for money. Where in the hell do you see that happening within his music? Granted, I don't know him personally, I don't know what goes on in his personal life, but it is not happening in the music. And whoever is saying that to him, please, honey, get a job. Oh Lord. Oh wow. We're starting off different. Well, I kind of hope he keeps it like this though.
Everybody's gonna die. Don't everybody live, though.
Personally, like, if we want to get personal in our therapy session today, I think that's my biggest fear when it comes to death. Like, I am petrified of death. What if I don't do everything that I want to do? What if I don't succeed? Also, you know, not being here. Seeing the world and what happens, but you know what, the way that it's going, maybe that's a good thing. At this rate, the world's not gonna be here after I die, so what am I concerned about? I don't know. Oh no! I don't know if this one's gonna be necessarily my favorite. I do like the production. The message is fine and everything. I am just not a very... I don't know what I believe in personally when it comes to religion. Anytime a song like this has popped up in a video, I've been honest about it with you guys. It's just, I can't relate to it. It's just not my thing. But I do appreciate it. And it's something that's very important to him. So I think that's really cool that he is bringing it into a message in a song.
Drive a car that ain't running right.
Me.
Overheats in the day, so I drive at night.
Me!
And you know.
I didn't know what was going on in the beginning. She was fine, but I was like, okay. I feel her now. I feel this. I feel this chorus. Ooh, shit. Okay.
People won't care for me. Older you get, the more family is everything.
So, according to Apple Music, this is one of the most popular songs on the album.
We sat by the water and talked about life.
Wait, is this gonna be cute?
We connect on our hatred for bills.
my god, we got a girl? What was his name? I know it's not Eric. Nick? Nick, buddy. If that's your name, I really hope it is. I'm so proud of you. This is what I wanted. Like I said, going into this album, I wanted to have different styles. I wanted to hear different things from him. And hearing this track and a couple of the other ones, I'm like, all right, he delivered, he came through.
Sometimes I hold back from saying I miss you, but I miss you.
What the fuck?
I got you on my mind.
Why am I so happy for him? It's what he deserves.
Got you on my mind.
I see why this is one of the most popular ones. You know what? Like, he's got some pipes. He can hit some notes. I think this song really showcases his versatility and his talent. Like, he's not just a one-dimensional kind of sound. You know what I mean? I would love to hear more tracks like this in the future. This was so good.
I got you on my mind.
I got you on my mind, baby. Grindin' featuring Marty. We're grinding on Marty.
Let me work, show me where the mic is. I'm on stage last time with the women on your arms and a little bit more with your career.
Okay, y'all don't get mad at me, but this track, she's fine. I feel like we've already heard this message before. Oh my god, why do I feel like what is your fan base called? I'm gonna call you the NFers for now. I feel like the NFers are gonna come and like destroy me for saying that I don't like grinding. Hi, me again. Side note, the clip where I was kind of explaining more of my thoughts, obviously not here, not present, but basically what I was trying to say at this point in the album, I kind of wanted more songs about his life, his thoughts, anything else besides trying to prove himself or prove his place in the music industry. Because in my eyes, I was like, I understand, like, you proving yourself to me, that's what matters. Like, your consumers, your fans, we know. Oh honey, do we know. But I have to remember, you know, this is hip-hop culture, is, you know, flexing, proving yourself, all that jazz. So that's just more on me, that's not really on him. I'm just not used to always hearing about that. So don't get all that twisted, okay? I'm not hating. It's just something I'm not used to. I'll get used to it though, I promise.
We gotta talk about things.
Please tell me it's not.
Do something different cause this isn't work.
Don't say it's about his girl.
Wish you could change me. Why you mad, girl? Why you angry?
No!
I don't know if I can do this.
No! We found someone that was good for him, understood his trauma, his past, and you're telling me I don't know if I can do this? Bitch, what?
Never been with a man who's working this kind of job, who works with this kind of drive. I wouldn't be, you're not the one that I blame when I tell it that's real. Yeah.
Yikes, that's so true though when it comes to relationships. An upcoming artist, I feel like, has the hardest time when it comes to maintaining relationships, because when they meet somebody, they're still kind of like, you know, regular old folk or whatever. But then once they start, you know, getting busier and they're getting opportunities and deals, that's a huge adjustment. That's a whole lifestyle change that somebody may not be ready for. If you're in it, if you understand the media, you understand the craziness that it all is, that's one thing. But getting sucked into it when it's not you, it's a lot. So I get what he's saying, being like, I can't even blame you for your attitude on this because this fucking sucks. But in that case, it's like he's worked so hard, he can't pass up that opportunity for himself. That sucks. Damn. That's some real shit right there.
I grew up on Eminem. Now look where the game's at. Lane raps.
No way! What did I say earlier? I grew up on Eminem. What did I say? It makes sense. It makes sense. I said he reminds me of a young Eminem. You know, back in the good days.
I used to call it some people that won't call me back. Now they blowing up my phone.
That's how it works.
Ain't it funny how that works? Mad perks killing the record.
I like that this was called Statement, actually. It was kind of his, like, general statement on the music industry and where he feels like he's at. I don't know, it was kind of clever. I kind of liked it.
This is all I do.
Ooh, this one probably fun live, huh?
You've been singing too much.
Who's saying that?
Then the moment I stop, you gon' write me and say I ain't singing enough.
I feel like at this show, like, everyone's just like, oh, Adele,
This is
and like the whole room is just shaking. Okay, so this is the last track. I will say I was surprised with Mansion that the last track was really somber. I was like, I am not used to artists ending their albums on such a note like this. So will they do the same with this one? I don't know. This one also has a feature on it.
I'll take it.
Oh God, it is. Am I gonna have to lay it down again? Cause I will.
Is that you already know it? Starting to think that you like how it feels to be lost in a moment.
Wait.
I don't know what's going on in your head, but eventually you'll have to deal with the things that you talk about, yeah.
Ow. I love this part though. Moment. Ooh, shit. Oh, here comes the backing vocals again. What a nice tie-in on the last track from the sticks out to me the most right now is him saying, you know, I'm so open talking about my issues in my music, but then the second I'm not in my music anymore, it's like, what am I feeling? How do I discuss it? How do I talk to other people about it? And I kind of can relate to that, you know what I mean? Like, I get on here and I talk to you guys about anxiety and mental illnesses and this and that, but sometimes it's not that easy to talk about it in real life to everybody. I get that. Like, there's something comforting in your art, in your work, putting all of yourself in it, but sometimes in the real world with people, it's scary. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to take in, and that brings us back to the whole music really is therapy. Music is the, in my opinion, closest thing to magic that we have. Isn't that a line from a movie? Am I thinking of The Parent Trap? No. I'm thinking of Aquamarine. I'm not thinking of Aquamarine right now when they say love is the closest thing we have to. Anyway, okay. I see why you guys wanted me to listen to this album. I understand, like I said before, why this is such a personal album to a lot of you. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. I do think still there are some songs that didn't vibe with me because I want to hear more of his life at this point. Like, he proved himself to me. I get you. I understand. I'm here for you. But that's really my only complaint. Like, it's so cohesive. His lyrics are always straightforward. He's the kind of dude that I think I'd be scared of, because if I do something he doesn't like, he's gonna tell me to my face and hurt my feelings. And I'm just gonna have to be okay with it. With all that being said, this is my current ranking of the album from my favorite to the one that maybe needs to just grow on me a little bit more. Don't kill me, don't come for me. This is just from the first listen and also from editing just a little bit. What are your favorites? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, go check out my other channel for a different type of content from me besides reactions. I love you guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.